Hana is a Palestinian who was born and brought up in Jordan. She works in a prestigious company in Dubai. Savas is from Turkey. He has his own company that sells premium honey and olive oil. They have three boys, Amer, Demir, and Mir. The girl of the house is Lucy, the parrot.
While Jordan and Turkey may not always see eye to eye on things, Hana and Savas had very different concerns when they first met. Watch this episode to find out more.
I'm Hana. I was born and raised in Jordan, though originally, ethnically, I'm Palestinian. I work at a company called Egon Zender. I do consulting for leadership, executive search, management assessment, and leadership development.
My name is Savas. I'm from Turkey. I was born and raised in Turkey. Recently, I started up my own business. I import premium honey and olive oil, primarily from Turkey, and then I market them, in the region. The name of the brand is Hana Hanım, which means, in Turkish, Lady Hana. So obviously, she was a great supporter, in this journey, because it was a major shift, leaving, IT or technology and, switching, to a vertical, which I had no, prior experience. I always feel extra responsible. You shouldn't, put, the quality or the brand or the reputation at risk. It's not like any brand that I can kill tomorrow and I can come up with another one, right? This is your wife's name.
I started work at Microsoft in 2009, and he was assigned by the company to be my buddy. So I joined the company, and the first thing I saw in my inbox was an email that said, "Hi, my name is Savas, I'm your buddy, I'm going to be gone for the next 2 weeks. Here are things you need to know."
I came back from my vacation, and then Hana said, "Okay, we need to sit and talk." I said, "Okay." And I thought, I made a good impression on her. And she was looking at me, "Savas, exactly what are you doing at Microsoft?" I said, "I just explained it to you for the last 2.5, 3 hours, what I am doing exactly at Microsoft." But she was not convinced.
I think we went out for drinks for months before we even thought, okay, let's date, or before anything really happened, because we were so nervous about starting a relationship with someone at work. But really, we really liked each other, so it was kind of hard not to in the end. It was tough, I have to say, and I would not recommend that people date people at work. And we didn't originally want to, so what helped, of course, and for us was very important, was that we stopped working together. So we transferred to different subsidiaries so that we wouldn't have to do that. I remember, I think we were married for like 3 years, and people were still saying, "Oh, we didn't know you were together." Oh, this is a huge debate, ongoing for many years.
So there are a couple of moments which we are still trying to agree on whether or not it was the first. Okay, so, but I think the one that we kind of agree on is there was, a concert in classical music concert in Alayın. I told Hana that, look, he's coming to Alayın and I really would like to go. Can we go together? Kind of there is, a consensus now that probably it was the first.
I'm glad that you think there's a consensus. This is the first time you admit that this was a date since we've met.
Okay.
I think Savas is such a well-rounded, well-grounded person. he's very smart, but also very humble. He's very zen, if I can use the word. You know, he doesn't. He's always thinking of the long term. You know, little things don't bother him. He doesn't let them affect him. He's very open-minded, which I love. And he's, you know, been one of the biggest supporters of me in my life, in my career, in my personal development.
Hana is someone, you know, can be happy, you know, from very small things. In a way, quote unquote, she's not spoiled. Even, you know, flowers, you know, that I sent to her office, or the risotto that I cook for her, or a road trip, you know, that we make without, you know, making any pre-planning. I don't have one thing to say, oh, I do this and she becomes happy. No, I mean, there are so many things.
And that is how Hana and Savas met. Some people believe that everything is written. In Arabic, there is a word for it, maktub, destiny. You don't choose your love. It is love that finds you.
Maybe the most difficult one for me is when I introduce her, you know, to my parents.
If you haven't already liked, shared, or subscribed to our videos,
What are you waiting for?